This video is an advanced tutorial for Hauntify MR for multi-floor play spaces. This tutorial will have considerably more steps than the setup for the single floor play spaces. Check out other tutorial videos on my channel on how to set up single floor basic play spaces quickly. Setting up advanced environment does take time and practice. Find a spot in your house where you wish to start the game every time you play. You can mark this area with anything such as tape or an object. Make sure you choose a direction that you want to face. Reset your view using the left controller. Do not reset your view again after you have done so. Go to the Oculus menu under Settings and delete your Guardian history. Redraw the Guardian as small as possible, or you will face tracking issues if you disable the boundaries. Go to the developer settings and disable the Guardian. There is guidance online on how to disable the Guardian. Keep in mind that this video is for educational purposes. I do not recommend that you disable the Guardian or play with MultiFloor. This is for your information only. Now you can start the app.
Select a save file. Do not worry about the instructions regarding the red cubes. They no longer are required after recent updates.
Press Done using your left hand. Select No if you haven't set up the walls. Select Advanced with your left hand. To begin placing walls, take your left controller and touch the ground. Press X while the controller is touching the ground to activate the wall spawner plane. Keep in mind this plane is not the floor.
Aim your laser to where you want to place the walls and press the upper bumper to spawn a wall pivot point.
Press the lower bumper to disjoint the walls for gaps. You can use the left joystick to change the height and width of the walls or objects and different ceiling heights.
Press X again to end the wall placement. You can walk to a different floor level and touch the floor, then pressing X while touching the floor to place walls on a new floor or level.
Map out all of your walls on each floor before you map the floors and stairs. Make sure all of your walls are fully enclosed and there's no openings, or the random spawns will not work correctly.
If a wall is out of line, aim your laser at the wall and press the right lower bumper to select the wall. While holding down the bumper, use the right joystick to move forward or backward or rotate the wall. Once all of your walls have been placed, we are ready to map the floor.
Select Continue to Floor Setup to spawn floors. Make sure the white spawn spheres are not intersecting any of the walls, or the walls touching it will get messed up when you spawn the floors. Press the floor button with your left hand and use your right hand bumper and joystick to move the floors to your physical floor. Make sure there are no gaps in the floor. Once you are finished mapping your first floor, let's map the stairs. Select the narrow floor and spawn a bunch of them. Enable the modifiers if they've been disabled. Grab the rotation tool with your right controller to rotate the ramps. Do not use your right hand joystick to rotate the ramps. Use the tool instead. Drag the tool to the ramps to rotate them to the correct orientation. Once you are done, place the tool back into the tool area. Place the ramps over your stairs. Try to minimize the amount of gaps and edges. You can also change the incline or delete walls using the trash can. Make sure you keep the tools close to the menu. Now that the stairs have been mapped, let's finish the flooring on the upper and lower level of the house. To avoid the tools touching the walls while moving the menu with the right hand controller, press Disable Modifier button. Let's move the menu to the top floor using your right hand. Make sure the spheres do not touch the floor or walls when spawning the floor.
Once you are done, bring the menu back to the starting place and press Save and Exit.
The game will restart, saving your setup. You will not have to go through all of these steps again.
Play the game again at your starting position in your play space. Your walls will be in the same spot. If they shift, use the red hand tool to move and rotate all of the walls and floors in place. Now let's make sure nothing has shifted. If it did, reset your view at the starting position that you marked in the real world. Use the hand tool to align the whole scene with your right hand. This is shown in other tutorials. Realigning the whole scene depending on the size can be tricky. Future updates will fix this issue. Realigning the scene can be tricky depending on the size of your play space. Future updates may improve this process. Press Yes. Select Advanced. I'm going to do Survival for simplicity's sake. Monsters will spawn randomly throughout your house. This video is for educational purposes and should not be practiced in-game, as playing MultiFloor can be dangerous. Please subscribe to my channel to support future updates, and give me any feedback on things that you'd like to see improved over time. Looking forward to reducing the number of steps in the future.